One of the fun things we can do is make an element change style when we hover over it. And this works good for a navigation list. So let me show you how this works. It works on other elements too, but it'll work nicely here. So what I want to do is I'm going to change my A element, and I access it still the same way, navigation, any A tag inside navigation, but now I put :hover on the end. And what this says is when somebody's hovering over an A tag, I want there to be this style. So I could just simply say, okay, you know what, change that text to black when they hover. And now I refresh and watch what happens. As I hover over any one of those, it changes the style of the color of the text. So we can do other things. We could change the background if we want to do that instead. We could say, hey, I want to change the background color. And if I change the background color, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pick one of these other colors I have up here. And say, okay, this is what I want it to be when I hover. So I come and I refresh, and now when I hover, notice that the A tag is changing. But also notice that the LI is not, we have all this other stuff on the LI. We have some padding that's also colored. We have a border that's colored. So the only thing that's changing when we hover is what's on the A tag. And so we can also, you can hover, you can set these on other elements. So we could set it on the navigation, LI, and do it. Well, when you hover on this, I also want you to change the style of the border. So we'll leave that the same. Well, we want the background of the LI to change. And we want the border and the border radius to all be, actually we probably don't need the border radius because it'll stay the same. And it doesn't change color, so it's just really the things that are the color. We're going to make them match that A tag. All right, so now I'm going to save it. So notice it's going to change these two color properties of the LI whenever we hover. So now as I hover, it changes the LI and the A tag. Pretty cool, huh? I can set it to do both, change on hover to both change the background color and the text color. So when I do that, let me refresh and show you what that looks like. And then it's changing both the text and the background color. Now notice this, I want to show you this. If I hover just over the LI, but I'm not on the A part, it just changes the LI part. And then as soon as I hover over the A part, then I get the rest of that color. Okay. All right, things you can do when you hover.